Morning. Just doing a quick sound check and then we will be with you. Such a beautiful day. How's it going?
We have sound.
We have sound. So, welcome to our very bare shop, actually. We're going to give you a little look around, and the last day of being open to the public, and coincidentally we actually opened this shop 6 years ago today. We've been trading in Wotton for 9 years. We had two previous shops and they got progressively bigger, and we've been in this one for 6 years, and it seems almost quite prophetic that today is our last day open to the public. I've still got the shop until the 31st of March, and that gives me a bit of time to sort of clear everything and take everything up to the malt house. But we have actually just got 8 hours to go before we close on the high street, and I'm on the Prosecco partly to sort of stem my nerves a little bit, and partly to say congratulations to us because 6 years today we opened the shop, and partly to say cheers to everybody who has been involved with FFF over the years. That's people who've helped me behind the scenes, my lovely staff, you know, Nick and Barbara, and the customers. I mean, really, mainly the customers, because without them we wouldn't have had a business. And it's been a great business. You know, we've had 9 wonderful years. I've met some of the very best people, and it's been an experience, and I wouldn't have missed it for the world. I would say the last year has been the hardest. You realise that economical situations in the world have a bearing on even little businesses, and banks closing have a bearing, and online shopping has a massive bearing on small businesses, and you know it does take its toll, and that's why in the end we had to decide to pull the plug on it in this format, just because it wasn't sustainable, and being in a shop with tumbleweed going down the high street because of lack of footfall is a little bit depressing. So we've changed the format of the business, and I will sort of quickly go through that and explain. And I'm sort of thinking, well, no idea how it's going to go, but Julie, in a way it's exciting.
Julie's saying good morning, good luck for the future.
Oh, Jules, thank you, my darling. We'll still be doing our Facebook Lives. You may or may not be happy to know. We don't know quite where from yet. We might actually just be sitting in my van, who knows. But thanks for always being there, Jules, and being so supportive. And I know you've had your own problems this year, and sending lots of love, my darling. So, yes, the format going forward, I mean, you're probably all bored stiff hearing me saying this now, but we're moving up to the Malt House in Stroud. It's called the Malt House Collective, and it's just outside Stroud on the road to, where's the place? I can never remember the place.
Painswick.
I can never remember that name for some reason. And it's a big double-storey red brick, old sort of mill-type building, full of antiques and vintage concessions, fantastic cafe, plenty of parking, free parking. And we've had a concession there for over a year, which has been doing very well for us. And we've just secured another concession on the ground floor, which is marvellous because it means I don't have to carry all the heavy furniture up the stairs anymore. So Nick and I will be moving into that tomorrow, and then we'll be going up on Monday afternoon to sort of hang pictures and titivate and try and make it look pretty. And from then onwards, the staff up there will manage everything because they've got the most wonderful staff, and I will be just going in twice a week, maybe more, who knows, to stock up. So we'll be having all the wonderful Frenchic paint that's up there on the first floor. And I will be out buying and trying to continue the vein of buying things that are a bit weird, a bit quirky, things that you just don't find readily around, so that if people like that sort of thing, they'll know where to come and find them. We'll also be doing a lot of stuff on eBay, so I will be ramping that up. My sister's rolling her eyes, I'm sure, behind my back here, thinking, oh God, I'll believe it when I see it.
Shaking my head and rolling my eyes.
But I shall be doing that. And obviously we've still got our Facebook and Instagram page, and if we put anything on and you like the look of it, then just message me in the same old way. We can obviously do deliveries up to Wotton if necessary, or you can collect from the Mould House or collect from Bradley Stoke. So plenty of things to be continuing to do. Slightly nervous, but change is always a little bit difficult to start with, isn't it? You kind of get into it once you've started, but the starting is the little bit that's a bit tricky. But yeah, we're going for it. We've had a great 9 years. Can't thank everybody enough. And a big, big tribute to my sister. Woof. Try not to get emotional. Very difficult for me. She has been marvellous.
I'll take it.
Simply marvellous.
I'll take it.
And
thank you.
Yeah, without her, there would not be a business really, because she beats me when I need beating.
Stupid.
She encourages me when I need encouraging.
You just don't do what I tell you to do every time. That's what's annoying.
No, that's wrong. I do always do what you tell me to do
you don't.
it, but it usually takes me a few months to
4
catch
years
up.
after I've suggested it. Sorry,
Oh
folks.
dear.
Sibling hatred.
spats. Yes. So, but yeah, she's been just the rock. So, thanks, Ginge.
Oof. Well, you know, if it wasn't for Powerhouse Fiona, there wouldn't be anything to look into, because you're always creating some new endeavour and doing all the background work, which is so hard work and never ending, and nobody sees it. And you know,
I'll take that as well. Why not?
It's heavy work, and it's often struggling on your own.
Yes, there's nothing quite as determined as a woman trying to move furniture on her own. And let me tell you, I've been so inventive over the years about how I'm going to move this massive sideboard and actually get it into the back of my van to deliver it to a customer the same day. So, yes, I mean, I will give myself some credit. I have been tenacious. I've kept going. If I was a dog, I'd be a Jack Russell, just like Paddy. They kind of, you know, they like to be warm, but they like to just dig things up and keep going and
you don't
never
leave your
give
hair
in.
everywhere.
So, yes. So let's turn the camera around and let's see what is left. I'll tell you one thing I have noticed. Have you noticed how echoey it sounds in here? It really, really does. So we've still got what's left here in the shop, and a lot of stuff now has been sort of started to be loaded, ready to go up to the Mould House. Had a very good day yesterday selling lots of things. The paint, Frenchic paint, will be available in Wotton-under-edge. It's already on the shelves down in the wonderful little shop called Make and Mend. It's 3/4 of the way down the high street on the other side of the road from our shop. And the lovely Mary and Helen will be able to answer questions for you, and we will keep that shop fully supplied. So if you need to get any of the Frenchic products, you can get them from there, or you can get them from the Mould House, which is fully stocked, or you can just ring me and I will have a full stock of stuff that's going to be available from my home, and I can deliver within reason. So let's just have a little wander. Lots of bits of things. Now, I have put red labels on loads of things, and then I ran out of red labels, and then I ran out of impetus. So basically, anything that hasn't got a red label on it is in the sale, and we have discounts from 25, 35 and up to 45% off. So it's definitely worth coming in to have a look and see what we have. We've got cushions, we've got photograph frames, we've got lamps, we've got pots, we've got antique bits. This table here, that was on for 255, it's reduced to 125. I've got a real yearning to just lightly sand the top of this and paint the top in the gold Frenchic metallic paint, just to make it really kind of go woof. And I might just have to do that for my own self-satisfaction. Don't really need to because it's going to be sold, but I just think I want to. We've got a great big JG Meakin poppy set here. Full set, coffee pots, jugs, all this sort of stuff. And that's on for 120. Could do it for 100. All needs to go. There's even egg cups and things with that, and jugs and all sorts of things. So worth coming in to have a look at that if you're into kind of mid-century type of things. We've got a lovely garden bench here, really sturdy, well made. The top is painted using the alfresco blackjack, so it's weatherproof, the wood. And that was $89.95, and that's reduced to $65. And we're coming up to garden time. It's a great bench to have in the garden. You can use it as a table or something to sit on. or just put all your plant pots on. So lots of pictures, again, all massively reduced. Nice French mirror there, that's been reduced from 175 to 120, a really nice French decoupaged mirror. Our beautiful desk has now gone up to the auction house in Wotton, and that will go in the next sale. So I'm using a sort of a paint trolley at the moment just as my desk for today. Lovely mirror here, 175 reduced to 120. And then come down here, it sounds so echoey. Come and see, Paddy, what do you think? Masses of space, gosh, you can actually walk around. So bits and bobs everywhere. This is new in this week. There would be a little bit off that as a gesture, really, but nothing much, because I literally just put that one on, and this will be a great candidate for the
lovely wood.
It is. It's beautiful. Bespoke, made for a particular person, and just really, really nice. And that's on the books there at £94.95. So it's already a bargain. Great big piece of artwork here. It's just a plyboard poster, really. It's on for £15.95, so we can have it for £10. Farmhouse tables. I have 2 farmhouse tables there. This great big one here, really nice, really chunky. It's on for £2.50. It's reduced to £139.95. And this really super little, proper little farmhouse chunky table with its scrub top and its little drawer has been reduced to £2.95 from £370. Again, I'm not bothered if it doesn't go, because I'll just take it up to the malt house, but if you need a farmhouse table, that's the time to come and get it. This and this would have been mounted up above there, but obviously we've taken things off the wall to fill the holes and redecorate. But this is a lovely set. It's on for 155. The 2 together can go for 100, and that would paint up so well using the Frenchic paint. If it doesn't sell, I'm taking that one home and I'm going to do it myself, because I just think it's fabulous. I put this on yesterday. This has just gone on. This has gone on for £54.95. Lovely industrial type of sort of, what would you call that? Like a hanging wall bracket, or sort of a bit of a room divider, or just something to add a little bit of interest. It's very heavy, but very, very nice. Few garden bits and things there as well. Those can be reduced. This little console table here, nice slim one. This one will be one that will go up to the malt house if it doesn't sell today. The mirror and the console table are £265 for both. And that, up above it, looks absolutely fantastic. And that will go up to malt house if it doesn't sell today. This lovely mirror is on for £75. This one's been reduced from 140 to 95. Half moon table here, reduced to 95 from 175. And there's still more discounts. You know, really by the end of the day, if I didn't have to put these things into my van to move them, it would be a huge bonus to me. So come in, just come in and chat to me, see what's to be had. This lovely clock here, reduced from 249 to 165. Love this. I'm amazed it hasn't gone already. And we'll gloss over the bloody wardrobe, which still hasn't gone. I haven't actually changed the label on it. I really must, but it's on for £2.50. That's its proper price. And there's 45% off that, so that's nearly half price. And it's all beautifully painted on the inside. On eBay. Yeah, I don't want to have to move it. So if it goes today, fantastic. And if it doesn't, it'll go on to eBay. I've kept this little bureau here and the top over there, because it's so bloody pretty, such a lovely shape with the glass doors and everything else. The top's over behind the cards. I'm going to paint this one and I can't wait to do it. So I'm glad that my painting juices are getting revived. I really, really, really want to start being creative again. We've got these 2 lovely side tables. They're on for 175 for the pair. Could do a bit on those, not a lot. They're fairly new in, and they're such a lovely shape. They're really solid. And they'd look super at either end of the sofa for putting your lamps on, your coffee cups and books, etc. We've got frames, cards, got great cards. They've gone down like crazy. They're normally £3.30. They're all £2 each. You can't have a box with cards in at home and have it empty. So come in and get stocked up. We've got some really funny ones. Anything else? No, just sort of objet d'art bits, and again, you know, lots and lots of discounts on things. I've got things out at the front of the shop, but oops, Paddy, come here.
Careful with your earbuds on. Sorry.
Come here. Come here a minute.
Paddy, no barking.
Good boy. Come here. All done. Come on. So we've got things outside as well, and they're all reduced. We've got stools and tables and all sorts of things here. So it's a most beautiful day out there as well. We sort of almost need to go and just have a little look down the high street, don't we, really?
Want people to look in through the window.
Come here, Pad. Let's put your lead on. We just have a quick look down the high street and see what it looks like out there. Take my shampoo. Come on then, Pads. Let's go and have a little look-see. It's going to be so different not being part of this magnificent high street. It's been such a great place to work for the last 9 years, and it's a really super high street. Lots of independent shops and cafes, and friendly people. It's one of the nicest little towns I've ever had the pleasure of going to. So we've taken our hanging sign down. That was a big thing. Taking that down, that's gone. And all the bits and pieces out here are also in the sale. We've also got this very pretty little French chest of drawers painted up, £179.95. That one can have a bit of a reduction on it as well. So yes, that's kind of it, peoples. So let's go back on in. It's quite chilly out here, isn't it? Surprisingly. I've got my big thick winter woolly on today. Comes all the way down to my knees. So it just remains to say thank you to absolutely everybody who's ever had anything to do with FFF. Can't appreciate you enough. And quick, get me off before I start again. Here's to a good day, and big thanks to everybody. And we will be back next Friday, I think, won't we, James? But we don't quite know where or what, but we have plans.
Yes.
I'm just thinking at the moment of just getting through the next hurdle.
Watch this space. There's no way I can force Fifi to do anything different through this. She's just going to roll on through, and I'm patiently waiting till we get to the other side and we can start thinking about doing some real creative videoing and some
how-tos.
Slapping out the social medias.
Yes, that's Virginia's forte, so I shall just be the person doing the do, and she can do all the clever stuff that goes on behind the scenes. So cheers everybody, have a fabulous weekend, and love you loads. Yes, hurrah! Here's to the future for all of us. Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.